Hello YouTube, LD50 here, and at the Minos Prime site to run my melee flak through the Guardian Takedown. I have completed this before with this character, but I thought I'd get it on film and share it with you guys. I will leave a link to the build video in the description if you want to check it out. This is the updated level 65 face puncher melee flak build. We'll just make sure that we have the quest activated on the screen, and we'll push forwards.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
This is live commentary, by the way. I'm concentrating on the killing. I'll do my best to try and narrate it where I can. But I'm trying to complete this without going down too many times, and I'm not so good at fighting and talking at the same time.
They'll never learn. Pathetic end for a pathetic creature.
Right, there we go. That's the first area cleared. Because I've completed the Guardian Takedown previously, I don't have to do this first crystal puzzle.
An Iridian temple.
So let's make our way to the second crystal puzzle. Not strictly necessary to kill these enemies here, but well, why not?
Are thousands of years old, but there is no record of any Iridian ruins on Minos. If that is the case, this temple must have been transported here from elsewhere.
I like to wait for the rotating block up there to approach the horizontal before I jump up. I have on occasion caught myself on the top of it when it's in the vertical position, which is rather embarrassing.
Bother to remember.
If we make it all the way to the end on this run, we'll do a quick recap of the build, but I will link the original build video in the description if you want to check it out to have a go yourself. I would point out that this build requires no DLC items. And is fairly low skill to play. I'm not the best player in the world, I just have a rather good build.
More crystals. Interesting.
Right, we'll concentrate on this crystal first and get this one charged up completely. And then we'll juggle the other two to complete the crystal puzzle and move forward to the first boss.
I'd like you better dead.
That's the first crystal done. We'll hop over to this one, I think, for a little while. Just keeping an eye on that middle crystal there to make sure it doesn't deplete completely. That one's getting fairly low. We'll pop over there quickly just to make sure that we don't fail the crystal puzzle. Got a couple of hunter seekers out there. Will help with our cooldown. There seems to be quite a few of those diadems this time. Yeah, we're very close to completing this one. And there we go. Let's go and sort out the last crystal. And there we go, that's the first crystal puzzle completed. Without too much drama. We've got a little bit of fadeaway left, see if we can get one or two shots off here just to take advantage of our action skill.
You find something for me?
Right, let's move on to the first platform section. Right, we shall wait for the platforms to come up. There's another 2 to come, and then we'll use our fadeaway whilst we're on the platform to try to avoid being knocked off by the flying enemies. If we can avoid being knocked off, it just makes this little section a little bit quicker. Going to fade away now, they should ignore us, and we should have enough time to... Ah, well, there we go. They did knock us off after all. Well, a little bit more combat, a little bit more fun. Fortunately, there's no death penalty for falling off that platform there.
Beast kill!
Right, hopefully we've gotten rid of enough enemies that we will not get knocked off a second time. We have our fadeaway back. Nope, they are really giving me a hard time. Yeah. Okay, right, you're all gonna have to die now. Right, hopefully that's them all. What Gearbox was thinking when they put platforming into a Borderlands game, I have no idea at all. Should be okay here. Let's just go into fadeaway to make sure that we don't get knocked off by that last enemy there. And we'll make our way down to the safety of the platform before Anathema, the first boss.
Come then to burn to meet a coward's end.
We'll stock up on a bit of ammo here. Make our way forward. And we're going to try and kite the boss over to one of the corners so that we don't have to jump to any of the platforms.
My little friend is down.
We'll revive our pet on the way. Always useful to have the pet available for a second wind.
You're not finished yet. How are your last
And he's staying in that corner. Nice. Well, he got caught by an unexpected radiation bubble there. He seems to have gone through one of his phases rather quickly. Let's see if we can kite him back into the corner again. Give ourselves a... There's our pet. Oh no, we've missed our pet. Never mind, we've got into another cycle. Really don't want him to stay in the middle, really want him to follow me over to one of the corners. That's better. Stay over this side. Really don't want him in the middle. There we go. He's enough over to the side there, I think. Okay, we didn't want that either. I think we got away with that. I like to try and stay on the central platform if possible. bring our pet back.
Will not hunt themselves. No! Stay alive!
And again, we have managed to get inadvertently pushed to one side. Let's see if we can get a second wind or something. Our pet is obviously dead. We do need a second wind opportunity, and there we go. There's a drone ranger there. Fantastic. Let's get back down to the central platform where it's a little bit safer. See if we can encourage him to come into the corner, give ourselves a bit more safety. Should be okay. Yep. Let's avoid these enemies, get ourselves right out to the corner again to avoid the bubble. Go into fadeaway, see if we can... oh no, we don't need to revive our pet, he's died anyway. Yes, a very annoying boss, this one. We're probably going to go down here, I think. Let's see if we can get a second wind off one of these. There we go, and we've got one more phase to do, so let's just get rid of him there. What an annoying boss. What an annoying boss. Well, you never know, we might have got that perfect stinger shield.
A billion souls the key, a world the law. But though our fallen masters paid the bloody wage, your greed unlocked the door.
And no, unfortunately, not the perfect stinger that we would be looking for. Let's move forward. In this next area, we're going to try a little bit of a skip to avoid quite so many ads. I have the Speed Demon modifier enabled as one of my Mayhem modifiers, and if we can get 2 or 3 kills in a quick succession, it should give us sufficient speed to be able to bypass or to jump over the platform area without needing to actually use the platforms. It's a little bit of a skip. We'll see if we can get it to work. No, we've taken some damage from somewhere. And our pet, of course, is nowhere to be seen. Is he going to come and revive us? Just about got away with that. Normally you can make your way down here, kill a couple of enemies, get enough Speed Demon going, and have sufficient momentum to carry you over the gap. Let's have a go. Just about. There we go. That is the skip. Make our way around here carefully. That does cut out quite a lot of combat. There are an obscene amount of enemies that you need to kill before these platforms become available, and that little skip just takes about 10 minutes in my experience off of the total time needed to complete this challenge.
How are your last rest? Go and meet death. Accelerating.
Right, that's the first crystal
Yes, to the bloodletting.
completed. If I can remember where the jump pad is, that would help. We're going to jump over to this platform, give it around a count of 10, and then we're going to jump to the other platform. That should give us enough time on the other platform that this one doesn't expire and fail the challenge for us. We'll try and get a couple of bars up on it. That should be sufficient. And now we'll concentrate on this crystal over this side. Right, it's 2 crystals down.
That's the spirit. I want to see what he puts. You are brave. This is the way you live.
And that's the third crystal done.
Paradise of heaven. Your kind will learn to thrive within their cell. So I'm taking you. Run, you weaklings!
Right, we're going to wait for our fadeaway to come back before we get to the next area. We need to get across this rather annoying platform section here, which can't unfortunately be avoided, or not by me anyway. And having our fadeaway for when we land on the next platform is advantageous, because we will quickly be overwhelmed with enemies that are determined to knock us off. This is the bit of the platforming that I really don't like. Right, careful not to get knocked off down there. Fade away, that'll freeze a few enemies. Ooh, don't like that at all, do not like that at all. Move back to a safe distance. Not My Circus is helping us out there, taking the heat off us while we wait for our fadeaway to come back. Fadeaway's back. He's immune, so let's get him first. And maybe he wasn't immune. And that's the last platforms appearing. I'm going to wait for Speed Demon to cool off. I don't want to have any extra speed while I attempt this last platform. It would be a shame to get this far and then fall to our deaths just for a minor mistake. Phew! We are over the platforming section. Now just the final boss to deal with. Hopefully he shouldn't be too much of an issue.
There. That must be the source of the energy signature.
If we manage to complete the takedown and kill the final boss, we'll review the build and pat ourselves on the back.
So it must be. I have already done with the Watcher. The Destroyer's name must.
We'll try and get one of these diadems to explode near him. There we go.
Await my return. Here. Again.
Couple more enemies, I think, before the portal will open. Portal's open. Well, something gave us a second wind. I'm not going to complain. Alright, let's be a bit careful here so that we don't get knocked off. Portal open yet? Where is the portal on this particular platform? No, not yet. There we go. Make sure we don't fall down.
I would burn 100 worlds to find you in the act.
Let's see if my knife fits in your skull.
I go where darkness cannot follow. A guttering place.
Excellent takedown, Vault Hunter.
And there we go, final boss down. A little bit scrappy, but this is the most challenging content in Borderlands 3 at Mayhem level 10. We'll have a quick look at our loot because, well, after what must be about 40 minutes of gameplay, I want to know what I've got. And I'm guessing it's not going to be very exciting. I think that's probably worth picking up. Right, that was the Guardian Takedown at Mayhem 10 with melee 3-shot fadeaway melee flak with some live commentary. We'll have a very quick look at the equipment and build, and then we'll call it a day. So let's take that off. That was something that we picked up there. So we used a consecutive hits anointed face punch at ×7 and a trick unforgiven with 300 over 90 for the occasional crit swap. We used a level 65 frozen heart with the action skill start anointment. We have a rather nice cosmic stalker with splash, melee damage, action skill cooldown rate. A knife drain white elephant, I'm still using a level 57, and a level 60 cloning hunter seeker, which we used to activate leave no trace and head count. There's our red tree all the way down to the bottom on the hunter tree to Megavore. We went all the way down the green tree to the power inside, and then on the blue tree we just went as far as Frenzy and He Bites. We were using our Gunslinger Jabber, we were using Fade Away, and we were using Not My Circus and Until You Are Dead. So that is the Guardian Takedown, Mayhem level 10, free shot fadeaway flak. I've been LD50, you've been lovely. See you in the next one.